Hi, it's Sarah with Planner Junkies, and today I am going to color in my little spooky coloring book. Kind of getting towards the end of being able to color in this one, right? I mean, I could totally color Halloween ones, and there are a couple of other ones. Let's see. Cute. I think there's a Christmas tree one in here somewhere also. Oh, I colored 3 pages in a row there. I just go through and like whichever one strikes my fancy, I do that one. This one, I was hot that day, so I went to color one where it was in the refrigerator. I used alcohol markers and color pencils on that one. See, there's a little Christmas tree in the background there. So there's a couple with, then there's a Christmas tree. There's a couple with Christmas trees. I knew it. Yeah, I've colored a number in this book. So I really like this one. This has been my favorite picture so far. So I am going to finally do it. So I have the Ohuhu Honolulu 104 set of markers. I use the swatches are super helpful, although I do need to do them on white paper. This is kind of watercolor paper, so it doesn't exactly, the colors don't exactly come over to the Amazon paper or my cardstock. So when you're coloring with alcohol markers, you want to make sure that you have a bleed sheet behind it. You can see I've used this one quite a bit, just to make sure that you don't get any on the picture behind you, because then you won't be able to use that one. Okay, so where to start today? Let's do, I was gonna do Y130 and Y140. So each of these Ohuhu markers have numbers on the end, so that helps you to identify them. Where is my, oh, that's the Y140. Why can't I find Y140? Because it's in my hand. Duh. Y140, and then I'll probably use a Y180 also, so kind of a light, medium, and a dark. I'm going to start with the pumpkin here. So I typically will start, oh yeah, and these Ohuhu markers that I have a brush tip and a chisel tip. I typically only use the brush tip here. And then with alcohol markers, you want to make sure that you are kind of going a little fast so that it's not drying before you get a chance to lay down the next color line, because then you don't have any, you won't have any streaks in it. You can see through to what's on the page behind me. So I tend to try and go a little bit faster on these. And then if they do have streaks, like the bigger areas will definitely streak, then I just do a second layer, and that usually removes any streaks. I love coloring with alcohol markers because it's such a clean look. It's so pretty and so clean. Okay. See how clean that is? Like, there's no streaks. And then it comes through the back. I also love the backs of the pages. Look at this. You can see through it. All right, so what are we gonna do here? Do a little bit of a shadow. I didn't do, oh, I went for the dark right off the bat, didn't I? And I didn't do this inside piece. So maybe we do the inside also. Here, make a little bit of a shadow on these pieces here. And meant to pick up the Y140, obviously, but I went pretty dark. So let's use the Y140 for the inside, because this is going to be a little bit darker on the inside because it is melted. I think I'm going to outline these a little more. Now that I've used all the colors I typically use for my flame also, so I'm going to have to be creative with my flame here. All right. I can do something else on here too. Let's see, flame. What about YR172? YR172. What do you look like here? Oh, that's pretty dark. Okay. So we may have to see how YR172 looked pretty orange here, like a light orange, but it came out dark. That's why I need to remake my swatch pad on white paper, because this is it's difficult. All right, we've got a yellow flower here, and then green. So green, I'm going to start with G260 here on the plant. I love this. They're reading scary stories, and the book is called Hooman Stories. You don't have to color very close to the edges with these also, because it will lay down quite a bit of ink, so you can not get too close to the edge there, because then it'll run outside the line, which is not what you want, right? Okay. And a lighter yellow. How about Y040? Start with a lighter yellow for the flower here, and probably the duck too, right? Okay. So coloring is one of those things that's super subjective, right? Everybody is like, oh, I have to be perfect. And then you watch all of these YouTube and TikTok videos where people are just amazing artists and they add all of these layers and all of this stuff. Quite honestly, please just enjoy it. I just want you to have a good time. That is really... I want you to enjoy coloring, and I want you to not compare yourself to others. Compare your journey to your journey. That is all we are comparing, right? So when we look back in a year, hopefully we've made a little bit of progress. And that's all I care about, is that I am learning and growing, if that's what I want to do. Some people don't care. They just want to keep going, and they just want to color to color, right? They don't want to color to get better. They want to color to escape. They want to color to help their mental health. They want to color, right? Everybody has a different reason why they are coloring, and yours doesn't have to be to try new techniques and to become, you know, this like massive colorist. It can really just be that you want to color to enjoy your time, to have some quiet time, to focus, get your brain back into a focusing area. When I am stressed out, I go back to crafting. You can tell how bad my stress is by my level of crafting. which I've been coloring a lot. No, I've been coloring a lot because I am trying to improve some of my skills. I used to do it a lot more, and I kind of took a break, and so I'm just trying to recover some of those skills that I had before. That's really what I'm doing, because I want to be able to share it with people, and I want to be able to help people find the joy in coloring. E120, so our brains are, moving 50,000 miles an hour with this phones, and we really struggle to kind of catch up with all of that. And so by taking a step back and coloring, you can really kind of reset your brain and deal with stress in a fun, creative way. Get the fun, creative outlet. Adult coloring is extremely popular. That's a wall, so we don't want to do that. That's floor. Adult coloring is extremely popular. So there are tons of these little coloring books. Coco Wayo, man, she is killing it on Amazon. I want to be her. Yeah, she is killing it on Amazon right now. So these little 8.5 by 8.5 books are amazingly popular. They're pretty cheap. You can, buy all the ones you want. I'll do I've got a couple more coloring books coming, but I will do a walkthrough of all the coloring books that I have right now. And I have different reasons for buying the different ones, of course, but I don't feel the need to color all the pages. I know that I can come back to it next year or next month or whenever I feel like coming back to it. I want to have options. And so that's why I don't really, I don't feel like I have to color it all in one book. I don't feel like I have to finish one book before I start another book. I just go through and I pick the page that calls to me that day. And that's why I color. I don't, and that's why, like, when I was flipping through this at the beginning, I was like, wow, I've colored quite a bit in this book. Because I have multiple other books. Although, kind of with Halloween coming up, I have been coloring in this one a little bit more. I love this color for walls, G410. Kind of a sage and teal. Those are kind of my favorite colors. And so I always do the walls in this like sagey color. What's it called? Light holly green. Oh yeah, it looks more sage to me. Doesn't look holly. Jolly holly. So I have one or two Christmas books and I probably need to start into those, but I've got to finish up. I found some color alongs here on YouTube. Which I can share. I did share one on my Instagram page, Planner Junkies, and Planner Junkies Shop, I think, is my Instagram page. I shared that yesterday. Now I don't remember who's doing it. My brain, it is a Lulu Mayo. Lulu Mayo, Coco Wayo. Lulu Mayo has cute little graphics in her coloring book. They are adorable, but they're kind of like, the one I have is little monsters, and it's a scavenger hunt. So they've said, color a page that has a pumpkin on it, color a page that has a panda on it. So I just got that yesterday, and then I got it, what day is today? I think I got it Friday night. I got it Friday night, and then I was gone all day yesterday. So, I gotta work on that. There's gonna be some, I was coloring back and forth for some reason. Trying to color in one direction, right? Pull it down, see, like pulling it down, that's the best way really to color, which I totally spaced on and forgot. Is that the side of the tub? This looks a little squared off to be the side of the tub, but maybe we'll call it, we'll say that's the side of the tub. I'm gonna leave this one out so I can come back to it if I need it. I can also, like I could use, there's a little bit darker color that I use too, G330. So I could make, sometimes I'll make like stripes on the walls. I think that's super cute. So I might do that just to add a little bit of interest. Flowers, I've done flowers. Where's that? I've done flowers and cherries. I did, I don't think it's in this book. I didn't see it. I did cherries on the wall in a kitchen. Here, see, I did stripes and stripes on that one. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that. Okay, kitchen or sink. This sink, that's the sink and the cabinets, and then a little step stool here, and what colors do we want? I don't know. I really like this MG30 also. He is one of my favorites as well. So maybe we'll make the, see how cute he is. And then he has a darker one also that I use, a darker friend that I use a lot as well, which is MG 100. I did order some more markers. This Honolulu set, the colors are a little bright for me, and you can tell I'm kind of picking some of the more muted tones. I like more muted tones, and so Michaels is carrying Ohuhu markers now, which is crazy. I did not know that. So I ordered some extra sets today, and I'm waiting, except I accidentally unsubscribed from the text. But anyway, I am waiting for a notice that my Ohuhu markers are ready to be picked up. You see how pretty that is, those two together? And then I could do, maybe I'll do little flowers on this with the dark color. Actually, let's do the floor in that darker color here. Or maybe, should I do the floor or should I do this? The cabinet would be pretty, actually, in that color. Am I still in? Let's do the cabinet in the darker color. I did buy, I need to swatch, I also got the Sarah Renee Clark cubes, which are out of stock right now, but you do get the digital downloads immediately, and so I need to go through and swatch those. You get, she gives you color palettes, and the color palettes, actually I need to be paying attention to time here. The color palettes will help you kind of choose colors a little bit easier, so I'm excited about that. I need to go through and swatch my markers to make sure that they are matching, because you can go through and be like, oh, when I use this color palette, these are the markers that I'm going to use, so I want to do that. But yeah, I have book club today, so I am not sure between going to Michael's and book club that I will get swatching done. Okay. What did I do? What color? E, I think that was 270, 370, 260. Where's he? Where is E260? He's hiding. Okay. So it's going to match the door handles. There. All right. I think I'm going to color this gray. What color is that? I might leave, I don't know what color I'm going to color. this, so I can color this blue and do some white over that. What color blue do I usually do for a window? I usually do B110. They're gonna clash a ton. See, I need just a little bit lighter colors. What do you think? What about G320? Also, I tend to start light, and then if I don't like it, I will come back. Okay, I probably need to take a little break, and I will be right back.